What's up, everybody? My name is Mirthy, and today we're talking about the preparation you should do prior to going into basic training. Now, first, I'm going to start out with what they stand for. BCT is Basic Combat Training. After that, you go to your AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training. Now, if you're like me, you're going to have OSUT, which is One Station Unit Training. You do everything, the whole 9 months-ish, at one complex. It just means that whatever your MOS is specialized to that specific station, so why not? So at this point, you've completed your initial enlistment into the military. Now you are a future soldier. Your recruiting station has a little program for future soldier training. They're going to give you a website. I tell you, it's in your best interest to go on the website and do the little training tests. I think they're going to make you do a certain amount of them. I did all of them because why not? I'd rather be more knowledgeable going in so I don't look like an idiot and mess something up for my squad and then, you know, front leaning rest position for everybody. That'll just not be fun. Now, I did all the tests. What they're going to test you on at the recruiting center is the 1-1-1 test, which is a minute of push-ups, a minute of sit-ups, and 1 mile run. And you have to get each one with a certain amount of each plus a certain time limit based off your age. You can go in your little handbook that you'll get when you become a future soldier, or you can go online. But this is what I would say. That's good as a starting point. But what I'm shooting for is to be able to pass the actual test for coming out of basic training. This is the Army Physical Fitness Test. So that's 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, and a 2 mile run. That way I see where I'm at and see how much harder I have to work in each subject. Also, I kind of go above because future soldier training is only once a week, and you should definitely be exercising in your off time as well to get up to par. So I'd say at least try three days a week. You know, Wednesday, Friday, and Monday or whatever. Space it out so you get time to let your muscles, you know, finish with being sore and things like that. I'm not sure what's going on coming up soon in January. There's going to be new tests for the... at this point, you'd already have done it. But you know how like they make you do the practice test, ASVAB kind of thing? Well, they're also going to make you start lifting weights and throwing weighted balls and things, and that'll come into play with which jobs you're allowed to select based off your physical abilities. So the more physically fit you are coming into it, the more chance you're going to have a choice of any job. There are a couple things that you should teach yourself before going into basic training, not just being a little bit more physically fit. Like I said, you go online and futuresoldiers.com, and those are little tests there. But there are a couple things you should memorize before going in. Those are the Soldier's Creed. There's going to be one on the back of your little book. Your recruiter might even force you to memorize it at the trainings because it's an important part of basic training, and you're going to get smoked really hard if you don't know it. The 7 Army Core Values, the 3 General Orders, and if you want, I've heard it's not really a necessity, but the Army song, might as well learn it. And once you hear it, you'll be like, this is very familiar. It's just because they've like propaganded the crap out of that through like Looney Tunes and stuff from back in the day. The last thing I would say to memorize is the ranks, and use flashcards so you can draw what they look like, so you can recognize them just from the picture and how to address each rank. So at this point, I'm going to go through each of those just so you know what they are. You could freeze the video and write it down or whatever. Then you don't have to go run around the internet looking for these things that you should memorize. This is the Soldier's Creed. I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I'm an expert and I'm a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I'm a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I'm an American soldier. The 7 Army core values can be remembered by an acronym. Spelling: leadership. LDRSHIP. So just remember leadership, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. I made it into like a little song so I could remember it in my head, but just repeat it. Just make like a little rhyme out of it. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. Last one is the 3 general orders. They're mostly having to do with guarding your post. I will guard everything within the limits of my post and quit only when properly relieved. That's 1. Second one is, I will obey my special orders and perform all my duties in a military manner. Third one, I will report violations of my special orders, emergencies, and anything not covered in my instructions to the commander of the relief. There you go. Those are the 3 important ones. I'll post down below in the description links to where you can hear the Army song and the a good picture of the ranks and the names and all that kind of stuff. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Probably be tomorrow or something like that. And have a good afternoon.